Hi guys, welcome back to Geeks Wargaming and welcome to our latest 40k battle report. It's a big day today, isn't it, for us?
Yeah.
So,
We're only about 2 weeks behind everyone else, but it's fine.
You can blame me, I've been away on holiday just as the new Space Marine Codex landed. So we are using the brand new Space Marine Codex, and Robin will primarily be using that one because you're bringing an army that you haven't had on the channel for a little while.
No.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
I think it's been on the start of 8th, because Space Marines were okay at the start of 8th.
Until
everyone else
Codex creep.
Yeah, had their codexes. So yeah, you haven't seen them for ages, but I am in the process of updating them. So there's a few sprinkles of new units in there that you might quite like.
So yes, Robin's Iron Hands back on the channel. Lots of dreadnoughts for me to face, shockingly enough, as Robin's obsession with dreadnoughts kicks back in. However, yes, I'm using the Ultramarines supplement, and I'm really looking forward to getting, I've literally just opened this, haven't I? I literally got back from holiday yesterday, and Robin is round and brought these over, and I haven't even looked at this yet.
I should have opened it, actually, shouldn't I? And just worked out all the decent combos and not told him.
Yeah, I'd have cried, because you just take, you know, that moment of peeling the cellophane off is quite a nice moment, isn't it? It's like, oh, it's a new book. However, you just spoiled that for me. Yes, so it's going to be Ultramarines versus Iron Hands, 2 Space Marine chapters going head to head against each other. I've changed my Ultramarines as well. I'm not taking Rebute Gulliman, so even though he's cheaper and slightly nerfed with the rerolls for wounds, he's...
But slightly buffed for the rerolls of hits.
Yeah! Because you can re-roll everything now and not just fails.
I think he's better.
Do you know what? It might actually be better now, even though he's cheaper. He's cheaper as well, isn't he?
He's still an absolute boss.
And I haven't brought him today. And the reason is because I'm bringing 2 flyers. I want to see how flyers get on now that we've got the new Space Marine Codex. I'm bringing a lieutenant, and I want to see what these relics are like and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this game.
I think with the changes that have made to Rebute, it means that you can actually bring a captain and a lieutenant, because you're not actually losing that much in the buffs.
No.
Or if you were to get Marnius,
Kelgar.
I mean, what's Marnius and a lieutenant work out? Is that cheaper? Probably would be.
I love how you ask these questions. I love how you ask these questions while we're filming YouTube, because I do not have a clue. I'd have to have a look. I've got the but there, I suppose. But yes, I'm really looking forward to this game. Lieutenant, first time he's ever been in a battle report, which will mean one thing and one thing only, which means he'll do terribly and die. You've got a brand new dreadnought that's never been in a battle report, in a battle before.
Yeah, I've got a new dreadnought. The Leviathan is back in. I'm bringing the Leviathan back. Believe it or believe it not, I did it before it was cool. Back in 7th edition, I was running a dreadnought, a Leviathan dreadnought in my list.
You were, because
back in 7th,
because you
all the cool kids now are doing it.
All the cool kids. Look at you, trendsetter at your age. Who would have thought it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm also running my Scorpius Whirlwind.
I'm just looking. I've got a lot of dreadnoughts.
You have got a lot of dreadnoughts.
That's a lot.
Should we go and take a look at Robin's Iron Hands and let's go count up how many dreadnoughts he's actually got?
More than troops.
Yeah, no, that is true. Let's go take a quick look at the armies.
My Iron Hands force for today is made up of a battalion and a vanguard detachment. In the battalion, we have the captain and the librarian. Captain has got Storm of Fire, and I've got the Armour Indominus as a relic. The battalion has got 3 squads of tactical marines. I'm still working on the Primaris, so you'll see them in the future. They are all in dedicated transport, 2 laserbacks and 1 heavy bolter razorback. And then we have heavy supports. So we've got the Grav Centurions, a Leviathan Dreadnought with a Storm Cannon array, and a Contemptor Mortis. And then in my Vanguard, I've got 4 elite choices, which is 2 Ironclad Dreadnoughts. They're WYSIWYG, so they've got the Chain Fists, Hurricane Bolters, and they've got the Ironclad Launchers. And then I have 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts with the Gatling Cannons, and the Icarus launchers, so everything completely WYSIWYG there. And then the librarian has got Null Zone and Might of the Ancients, because I've got loads of dreadnoughts and it works really well with them. So that is it, and that is 2,000 points on the nose.
This is my 2,000 points of Ultramarines today into HQ. My Warlord is my Primaris Captain with a Power Fist. His relic is the Santic Halo, which gives him a 3-up invuln save, and he can deny the Witch as well. His Warlord trait is Warden of Macragge, so I can heroically intervene at 6 inches instead of 3. Which is pretty good. And for the first time ever, I am taking a Primaris Lieutenant. This guy here is modelled with a power sword, but to save points he's taking the mastercrafted bolt gun. Into troops, 3 intercessor squads, all 5-man, all exactly the same loadout. Behind there you have got 2 dedicated transports of Razorbacks with las cannons. Into elites, we've got the Primaris Ancient, we have the Primaris Apothecary, and we have 3 aggressors. Try and flyers again. Storm Ravens, assault cannons, heavy bolters, hurricane bolters, and the missiles, 2 of them. Hopefully we'll do something quite nice today in this battle and redeem their places back into my army list. Into heavy support, I am taking a Scorpius Whirlwind. So this guy's rules are quite nice. They look quite beefy. So I'm interested to see what this guy can do in battle. And also, I'm taking my Hellblasters just to give me extra shots against all of Robin's Dreadnoughts. So that is my Ultramarines force for today. The armies and the objectives are down on the battlefield. Beachhead mission in play. 3 objective markers. We have the Iron Hands here, all gathered up around the start of the Manufactorum building. We have the Leviathan Dreadnoughts. We have the Redemptor Dreadnoughts. 1 on one side, 1 on the other. Normal Ironclad Dreadnought. 2 Ironclad Dreadnoughts. I can't even see one of them. Then we have the Razorbacks, and we have some Centurions in the middle. And the guys are inside vehicles, I'm guessing. Yeah, shocker. Librarians there. The HQ guy is underneath the building. Robin's objective marker is somewhere. Where is it, Rob? Help me out.
So yeah.
Oh, there it is. It's all the way there. We have the one in the middle. So the one in the middle is worth 2 victory points. If you control your own in the objective, in the deployment zone, that is worth 1 victory point. The opponent's is worth 3. Over to the Ultramarines, we have the first of the Storm Raven gunships. We have the first of the intercessor squads, 2 Razorbacks, the Scorpius Whirlwind, and the captain over this side of the battlefield. My objective marker hidden away behind one of the rocky outcrops with the Scorpius Whirlwind sitting on it. The centre of the battlefield, we have the Hellblasters, we have the Apothecary, the Ancient, the Lieutenant, a Primaris Intercessor squad ready to move up into the Manufactorum or over to the objective. We have the 3rd and final Intercessor squad and the final Storm Raven ready to swing their way across the battlefield, laying fire down onto the Iron Hands. It is the Ultramarines to go first, unless, of course, Robin can seize the initiative.
Booyah!
Which he can with a 6, which I predicted just before the start of the game. Over to the Iron Hands for turn 1.
The Iron Hands have slowly plodded forward on the battlefield, all the dreadnoughts aggressively moving towards the objective, and the Ultramarines on this side of the facility. My captain is in the centre. He is granting his reroll 1s bubble to this Redemptor, to this Redemptor, and everything round here. The only 2 things which aren't within are this Razorback and this Ironclad over here. This squad has got out of the back Razorback and has just jumped up and is securing that objective, and this Razorback just shuffled forward just so it'd be within 6 inches of the captain under there. The litany from my chaplain, I have given my Leviathan the +1 to hit, so might be looking at a little Storm Raven over there. Right, so let's move on to the shooting phase and see how devastating this can be.
The first salvos of this battle are about to be unleashed, and it is the Leviathan Dreadnought to go first. Now, I did predict before the start of this game that Robin would seize the initiative and then wipe out half of the Ultramarines in the first round of shooting. So let's see how correct I am. So Leviathan Dreadnought then, Rob?
Yeah, unfortunately, I thought the storm cannons were 36-inch range. They're actually 24,
not.
so I'm just out of range of the Storm Raven. So instead, the Hellblasters are going to cop it.
Lucky Hellblasters.
So
how many dice?
It's 20 dice.
Re-rolling, hitting on twos, re-rolling
Hitting on
ones.
twos, yeah, he's moved, but he's got the litany, which pluses 1 to the hit.
Robin's rolling normally means this is going to scatter everywhere.
So
What? 2,
2, 3.
3 ones. Re-rolling. There's a 1 there.
Oh, God, I'm not happy with that.
One miss. What's the strength?
The strength is 7.
Ooh.
So I'm wounding on 3.
3s. Gonna say.
But these will be -3.
Oh boy.
Heavy. Devastator Doctrine. So we got. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 wounds.
Oh boy.
And then -3.
So 14 6-ups. That's doable.
More in cover though. Is the whole unit in cover?
Well, we'll have a look. So the Hellblasters are in cover, so it's a 5-up save.
It's not bad.
That's not horrendously bad, is it? I managed to save 6 of them.
So you got 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead, 5 dead, 6 dead, 7 dead, 8 dead. So
But
1 life.
there is the Ancient there.
Oh, there is the Ancient.
So the Ancient then, can he get any of these guys to fire?
4 ups.
4 ups. Just the one of them. That's excellent. One of the Hellblasters that's been pulled down is going to shoot. I'm going to choose to shoot this Redemptor.
Okay.
So 1 dice. I'm out of rapid fire range.
Overcharging.
Overcharging, yeah. So it's a 6, so it's hit.
Yeah.
Strength 8.
Toughness 7, so 3s.
3, it's a wound.
It's a wound and it just takes 2 damage.
2 damage, yeah.
But do I ignore it?
Yes, she's on a 5-up. You ignore these, don't you?
I do.
Wow. Wow. Quick little update, Robin was wrong. It's not 5s to get your wound back. It's actually 6s, but he got 2 6s anyway, so it doesn't matter.
6s, I just said 5s, sorry.
Just because you're a numpty. Yeah. Right, Redemptor Dreadnought, isn't it?
Yeah, so Redemptor, he's going to try and finish off the Hellblaster Sergeant under there with his Storm Bolters. Then the 2 Gattlers are going to be shooting at the aggressors, and
hidden.
the worst anti-air is going to go into the anti-air and go into the Storm Raven.
Happy days. Right, so what's going to shoot first?
Let's go with all the Storm Bolters. Right, so it counts as being in rapid fire range because of Bolter Drill. So they're 4 shots apiece. Yeah, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s because of the captain.
Overall hit.
And wounding on 4s. So
that's not as great.
Just the 2 wounds.
Any AP modifier?
No.
So is this against the Hellblaster?
That's against the Hellblaster.
So he's in cover.
Yeah.
So 2s.
Both saved.
Both saved. Happy days.
Okie dokie. Right, then the Gattlers. First of all, into the aggressors. The heavy one. So this is hitting on 4s, but re-rolling 1s. Oh, look at that.
Oh, hello.
Like
4 1s.
That's good.
3 misses so far. 5 misses in total.
So we get.
So, what happened then?
So 7 hits.
Robin's just turned into an English gentleman from the 1920s. Well, hello, sir.
Strength 5, so 3s to wound. Okay, so you have got
5
at minus 1. Oh, -2, yeah, because it's heavy.
Yeah, heavy because doctrine. So this is against what? The aggressors?
The aggressors, yeah. So they are. So 3 up, so.
Yep.
There you go.
3 wounds.
So 1's dead.
1 guy is dead. Will he get to shoot again because he's near the banner guy? Yes, he does. So the aggressor that has just died has obviously stayed still. So I'll get 12 shots with the Boltstorm gauntlets, but then we've got the Fragstorm launchers as well, which are Assault D6. It's only another 4 shots. So lots and lots of dice. Hitting on threes. Rerolling ones because of the Capitano. I think he's in range. I will check in a second. There's only 1-1 anyway. A couple of misses. It's not horrendous though. And I'm shooting against the Razorback because that is the only thing in range. 5s to wounds this Razorback, but I will be re-rolling ones because of the Lieutenant. 5s to wounds. There's 4, Robin. Only the 4. Obviously no AP modifier.
3s.
Take 2 wounds.
6s.
Oh yeah. Take 1 wound.
Yes.
I hate you.
So next onto the Gatler, which is a heavy 6, so still the Devastator Doctrine. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s, no 1s though, so
4 hits.
4 hits, 3s to wound, and they've all wounded, so that's -2.
So these
5s.
5 ups. I save 1 of them.
So 1 guy dies.
Does he shoot back?
No, he doesn't.
Do I want a command point re-roll that at this point in the game? Nah. So Robin finally shot the Icarus missile pod at the Storm Raven. Did one wound, but I managed to save it. And then the Razorback has just shot and wounded the Hellblaster underneath the building, becoming -2 now because of the Devastator Doctrine that's in place. So 5 ups for the last surviving Hellblaster.
4 ups in cover.
Oh, 4 ups in cover. Thank you for reminding me. 4 ups.
Oh, he's done it.
Like a boss. Next.
So next we're going to go with this Ironclad. He's going to do his rapid fire in hurricane bolters into the lone Hellblaster. I need him dead.
You really do want this guy dead, don't you?
Yeah, well, it's first bullet, isn't it? So
Well, yeah.
12 shots, mate.
It's like he's almost annoyed you for no apparent reason. He's literally done nothing apart from turn up on the battlefield like, do you know what? I don't like them. I don't like that guy.
Hit on 3s.
Come on.
1s.
Okay, that's not horrendous. Ooh.
Got an extra hit.
You got 1 extra hit. Okay.
And then wounding on 4s. Ooh.
Oh, hello.
Just 2 up saves. Don't fail 2.
I won't.
Damn it.
All good.
I really need that Hellblaster dead because I've noticed something about Richard's deployment, and as soon as that Hellblaster dies, I can shoot his Ancient.
Yeah, you can.
So this Ironclad is going to shoot the Ancient with all of his hurricane bolters. Now, unfortunately, I don't reroll the 1s because I'm out of range with this guy.
You are.
So I've dropped quite a few shots there. Dropped a lot of shots.
You have dropped a hell of a lot of shots, haven't you?
Yes. So he's probably still not going to die.
No.
Unless you fail both of those. That'd be nice. Snickers. Nope, he's alive.
It's under there somewhere, and it's
He's
a
alive.
3. It's a pass. There we go. He's alive. He's all good. Next to go, because I'm really taking a. I'm going to pick on this Hellblaster situation quite seriously. So what's going to shoot the Hellblaster next then? Come on, come on.
I'm going to go with.
Wow, you're going to go with this guy.
It's complete overkill.
That is completely overkill, mate. That's.
I could shoot 1 at him and 1 at the aggressor. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, let's do that then. That makes sense. So Robin has measured with the Dreadnought, and the only person in range is the Hellblaster that is underneath that building. So the Hellblaster is going to get the full force of this shot. Come on,
so
then.
he's usually hits on 2s. He's moved, so 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Mon Capitano.
Probably a good thing. There's 4 1s in there.
Yeah. Welcome to my dice rolls. This is what it's been like recently.
It has actually. And then you'll just roll loads of 6s for no apparent reason.
Yep. So that's quite a lot of hits. Strength 7.
Strength 7 though.
3s.
All but 2. This is enough to kill him.
Yeah. And these are -2.
So that becomes -1.
Yeah,
so these
technically 1, but -2 Devastator Doctrine. So -1.
4 ups.
4 ups. Oh, please die. He's dead.
I'm going to command point re-roll one of them. No,
Yes, in your face.
He's still dead. Brilliant. Does he get to shoot? No.
Okay, so next fire I'm going to go with this Redemptor. Now, because the Ancient is closest to him, I'm going to do all the Gatlers into him. So I'm just going to roll those all at once.
Makes sense.
The Storm Bolters are going into the Aggressor, and the Rocket Pod is going into the Storm Raven, obviously. So let's go with all of the Daka Daka. hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. There's 1, 2, 3. They all miss. Miss. One more hit. Okay, and these are wounding on 4s.
2, 3.
3, yeah, -2.
So
5s.
here we go.
He's got 1. So he takes
2 wounds, unless it's multiple damage. Just noticed that he's not wounded on 4s.
No, he's wounded on 3s, isn't he?
So I've got 1 extra dice because there was a 3 in the pile. So
That's slightly cocked.
he's slightly cocked. -2, so that's another wound. Yep. So that is 3 wounds. He's down to 2 remaining.
Yep. Right, now the storm bolt shots into the aggressor. Probably done this the wrong way around actually, because he's toughness 5, but hey, that's why I was getting confused.
Probably.
3s. Not bad.
No, only 1 miss.
Rubbish guns, eh?
You do.
Yeah. And 5s. Oh, that's not bad there. I'll take it.
You'll take 4 hits. Yes, I thought you
4
might.
wounds.
4 wounds.
3 up.
Here you go. Takes a wound.
Takes a wound.
So the Icarus pod from the Dreadnought completely whiffed and failed to do
rubbish.
any damage. But the 2 Razorbacks down here, the 2 last
I'm gonna shoot
cannons.
this one first of all to the closest Razorback over there.
Okay.
So this one is hitting on 4s but re-rolling 1s because of the captain. Yeah, perfect. Next one, same target, hitting on 3s. Oh, that would have been perfect the other way around, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And then wounded on 3s. So there's 2 wounds, -4.
Yep.
Oh, devastating doctrine.
Yep.
Straight through. How much damage? There's a kaboom.
It's a big 10.
Exactly what I need.
Yep. Does he go kaboom?
Well, let's hope so. Oh, he does! And you can't re-roll it.
No.
Should be used to re-roll. Saving your...
No, I'm trying to think if it's a different phase, but it isn't. Damn it. So this is the Razorback that has just gone boom, and everything here, Joys of a Castle, everything here is in range. So, Robin, Scorpius Whirlwind, first D3 mortal wounds.
1.
Just the 1.
Captain.
It's a 3.
Razorback. 3. The
Troops.
Troops. So
2. 1 dice.
1.5.
Flyer.
2 wounds.
Okay.
Right, so I'm doing some super split fire here. I'm just in range and I can just see, this sergeant can see the ancient just through that gap there.
So the ancient there.
Yeah. Then this one can see the intercessors here.
Yeah.
And the one at the front can see the aggressors, and I'm just within range, so they'll do all of their shots into each one of those.
Okay, so first one, where are you going first?
I'm using the grav amplification stratagem.
Here we go.
One. Okay, so let's go with the sergeant first of all on the ancient. So 3s to hit, re-rolling the 1s, which
that's a really good thing.
which is really good. So that's 3 hits, strength 5, so 3s to wound, which is 1 fail, but grav amplification is re-roll wounds, isn't it? Yep. So they are -3, but
There's a but.
Devastator Doctrine, -4, so you don't get a save, so I'll have those dice back, thank you very much.
Brilliant.
And these are D3 damage each, and I can re-roll them because of ramp amplification. He's dead.
He is very, very dead. Does he get to shoot? Yes, he does. So the Ancient is going to return fire back at the Grav Centurions. I'm standing still, so I get to rapid fire at full range.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. 1 hit, 1 miss. What's their toughness?
5.
5. So 5s to wound. That's
You hit. Wounded.
Hey, there we go. It's a 6. It is wounded. -1, Robin. -1.
I'm in cover.
You are in cover, so your normal save.
So 2.
It's another 6.
So the next shot is into the aggressor. 3s. All hits. These are going to be 4s to wound. But re-rolling the wounds because grav amplification. This is 1 CP, everybody.
This is quite dirty for 1 CP, isn't it?
No save. And I will re-roll that one just because it makes me feel good, but he's dead.
Yep.
The good news is he's so dead that I don't get to fire my hurricane bolters at him.
Good.
So the last one into the tactical squad. So 3 hits. And this is 3s to wound. Grav amplification. That's
3 wounds.
3 wounded. No save. First one D3 damage. So 1 dead. Second one.
1 wound.
I'm going to re-roll that.
What,
So
2 dead.
I'm going to re-roll that. So 2.5 dead.
Nice.
They will get to shoot back though, because technically the ancient died in the same little round of fire.
That is correct. So the aggressor, before he died, will he get to shoot back? Yes, he will. The 2 Primaris Marines, yes, they both will. You've annoyed the Ultramarines. Managed to get 6 wounds on that Razorback with the aggressor. So then, Robin, 6 3-ups.
Yeah, we thought we'd do it off camera because you don't want to see us roll in that many dice because it'll take a week.
Yep.
So 3-ups. And
2 wounds.
6-ups.
1 wound. Brilliant. It's getting really annoying now, Robbie.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say that your Iron Hand shenanigans is getting annoying.
They're back. They're back.
The 2 Primaris Marines are going to shoot at the Grav Centurions that shot them.
Yeah.
And they're standing still, so their bolter drills are in play. In on 3s. Brilliant. And they're toughness 5, aren't they? Yeah. So 5s to wound you.
It's mad.
Take 2 6s. -1.
2s because I'm in cover. Both saved.
Thought they might be. Painful turn for the Ultramarines there, losing quite a lot of the firepower in that first round of shooting. The 2 Storm Ravens have moved up. I've put them within the 6-inch aura of the Lieutenant, so we'll be re-rolling 1s to wounds. The Primaris squad down here have moved up around towards the side of the Manufactorum. The Razorback has stayed still. The Captain has kind of moved just around the back a little bit. The Scorpius Whirlwind has stayed still. Now, the guys that were down here, so the Tactical Marines, the Primaris Intercessors, have got up and into the building. The Lieutenant's gone with them, and so is the Apothecary, and he's recovered the wound off the 1 person that was wounded in there. And then finally, the last of the Intercessor squads have moved into this building. So we're going to head straight into shooting. I think it is the Razorback to go first. Razorback shooting down at the Redemptor down here then, Robin. So hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Toughness of these little bad boys?
7.
So, wounding on 3s. Re-rolling with a command point. Yeah. No. So, 1 wound goes through.
I'm going to do a little stratagem.
Thought you might. So, Robin's going to use the stratagem Duty Eternal, which basically means what's happening?
When resolving attacks made against this, half the damage inflicted, rounding up.
Okay, so you're going to half this.
So I will take 3 damage instead of 5.
Correct. That's really helpful stratagem.
Yeah.
And I hate you.
And now, what's going to be even better
is you're going to roll 3 6s. No, you're going to roll 1. So you take 2 damage.
2 damage.
Wow. So first of the Storm Ravens, which is the one that has been slightly damaged, I'm going to fire everything at these annoying little people up here, the Centurions.
Why would you want to do that?
I can't even imagine why. So, assault cannons first. They are 12 shots, and they're heavy, Rob. And I don't suffer the -1, so I'm hitting on 3s. Hitting on 3s.
Oof, it's a good roll.
That is a good roll, actually. 1 miss.
Wow.
Ooh,
and a tree.
Knocking a tree over. Right. Assault cannons, then.
3s to wound. Strength 6.
Re-rolling 1s because of Lieutenant. I don't get any 1s typically. So there are 6 wounds.
-2.
-2, mate.
So -1 because you're in cover. So 3-ups.
And you've saved every single one of them.
Like a boss.
Heavy Bolter's going to shoot next. Heavy 6. In on 3s. Just the 1 miss. However, I'm only strength 5. 4s to wound you. Re-rolling the 1s. 3 more, Robin. You've got 3 more wounds so at -2.
But -1 because cover, so 3s.
Ah, like a boss again. And then 2 Storm Strike missiles. Now that one is in the trees and slightly cocked as it landed on rubble. Both hit. These are strength 8. 3s to wound you. 2 wounds. These become -4 but -3 because you're in cover.
So 5s.
Yes.
Oh, 2 go through.
And
damage.
These are 3 damage a pop.
3 damage a pop. Oof. So 6.
6 6s you need.
Easy. Oh, he's dead.
Wow. The second of the Storm Ravens then is going to shoot at the same target. I'm looking at first strike plus the fact that those Centurions are devastating, so they need to die. I'm going to do Hurricane Bolters. The Hurricane Bolter from the other one did no damage at all. So, drop the dice, give me an extra one, thank you. So, hitting on 3s. I'm going to be wounding on 5s, however. Rerolling 1s. So there's 3 so far. 4. You got 4 normal 2-up saves there, Rob.
4 2-ups. Can I have? Thank you.
Like a boss. 3 6s as well, just to rub salt into the wounds.
I'll take those 3 on my Iron Hand saves.
Right, we've got 12 shots for the assault cannons now. Then same priority target. Hit on 3s. Couple misses in there. Win on 3s.
3s, yeah.
Rerolling 1s. Typical. 3 miss. So you've got 5 wounds.
Yeah, I'll just use them. And it's -2,
Two.
but -1 because cover. 1 goes through. And 6 to ignore. No, so 1 takes a wound.
Excellent. And then we've got the heavy bolters hitting on 3s. 2 miss. Wounding on 4s. Rerolling 1s. 3 wounds at -2, Rob.
So again, -1. All saved.
Oh, like a boss.
Oh, my rolls are
Right, and then we've got the 2 Stormstrike missiles. 1 hit, 1 miss. 1 wound. -4.
-3.
3.
So 5 up.
6 up, isn't it? No, 5 up, because yes, there are 2 up, aren't they? So, nope.
Do you know what? I am gonna.
Are you going to command point it? Are you going to command point it?
Yeah, because it's more likely that I'll make that save than relying on 3 6-ups.
That's fair.
So let's do it. Oh, he's done it.
He rolls a 6. He survives. That's annoying. Right. What else have we got? The Scorpius Whirlwind right at the back of the battlefield is now going to target the Grav Centurions. It hasn't moved, so it gets to fire its Scorpius missile launcher twice, and I'm also going to play the suppression fire for 2 command points, which lets me fire it a 3rd time. Now these are all heavy D3 shots, or 3 D3 shots. 3 D3 shots. So these are just to work 9 D3 shots, just to work out how many shots I get.
He really wants those Centurions dead.
I really want the Centurions dead. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
That's a terrible
9, 12, 14.
14, okay.
14 hits,
So
shots.
Slightly lower than average. But
Yeah, okay. 3s to hit. It's not actually horrendous. So we've got quite a few wounds. Now these are
3s to wound.
strength 6, so 3s to wound you.
Oof, it's good.
Yeah.
That's So I'll pick those up
And these are -3.
because of Devastator Doctrine.
-3, but that becomes -2 because they're in cover. These are 2 damage a pop.
So these are 4-ups I need. Okay, so we failed with 3 of those.
So 2, 4, 6.
Okay, so I'll do them in 2s.
Yeah, so the first one 6s. No, so he's alive with 1 wound.
And then, because these are actually individual. Oh no, they're 2 damage a pop.
Yes, they are.
I'll get that one later. So
that's 4.
yeah, so let's see. Okay, so he's dead.
Yeah.
And then the last one, he could possibly do 2 damage on him. That is a cock. Okay, so he's taken 2 damage on.
Next unit to shoot will be the Intercessors, and I'm going to use a stratagem for 1 command point, which is Steady Advance, which means I get to rapid fire, bolt with discipline, basically getting to rapid fire at full range, even though I've moved. So 6 shots, all coming down at this Graf Centurion, hitting on 3s. All have hit. So, wounding on 5s, re-rolling 1s because of Lieutenant. Wound on 5s. Three wounds, mate.
Got 2 left.
-1, obviously, but then that's... Well, we're in the same cover now, but this doesn't actually matter, does it?
Doesn't.
So
that was 3 wounds, yeah?
It was 3 wounds, yeah. It's 3 2-ups.
Made it.
Yeah, nailed it. I will shoot the Lieutenant and the Apothecary at him as well. Lieutenant is going to shoot his master crafted bolt gun as well. So, rapid fire 1, 24 inches, he has moved. So, tick, 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 hits. Oh, that's really helpful.
This train's horrendous.
We get a... It's a 1.
Well, he gets to re-roll it.
It gets to re-roll it because of himself. We get a
failed.
2.
Got better.
He did get better by 1, didn't he? That's not great. Right, and then we have the Apothecary. Is the Apothecary in range? No, of course he's not. Not with his bolt pistol, he is not. Finally, for the Ultramarines now, it's going to be the other Intercessor squad inside that building, shooting down at the Centurion. So, hitting on 3s. All have hit. Wounding on 5s. 2 wounds there, Rob. Just the 2, sir.
2 2-ups. Snake Eyes and kill him.
So you do the opposite. Fantastic. So at the end of turn 1, that was a devastating and punishing round for the Ultramarines. The Iron Hands, wow. That was some good shooting there, Tex.
Yeah.
That was some very good shooting. Lots and lots of damage done to the Ultramarines, and we've killed 2 Centurions and put a couple of wounds on a Razorback. But it's the end of turn 1. This is an objective-based game, and from now on, we're scoring victory points.
A very purposefully slow movement by the Iron Hands. A lot of the dreadnoughts have remained stationary, apart from the 2 Ironclads, who have moved up, threatening the middle objective. The Razorback that was over here, the Tactical Marines have got out, and they are facing off against the Intercessors in that building, and the Razorback has come across to capture that objective. Supported by the Redeemer and the other Ironclad. Everything else has stayed stationary. I'm within a bubble here of my my captain, so a lot more reliable guns. The only thing again which is out is this one here and this Ironclad. Everything else is within the bubble, and obviously the Razorback that's moved. So let's go on to the shooting. This is probably going to be pretty devastating. It's always hard when you've got a new codex to know how brutal it's going to be, but yeah, my opening shooting was absolutely horrendous, wasn't it? Right, so let's see how we get on this shooting phase. Just an addendum. The start of the battle round, the Chaplain, I tried to use the +1 to hit ability on the Leviathan, but I rolled a 1 and I didn't see the need to command point it.
So in the psychic phase, Robin managed to cast Smite on my flyer, doing 2 mortal wounds, but then Might of Heroes failed to go off. Yeah. So the next thing to shoot,
we're going to go with the Leviathan. He stayed stationary. I didn't get the +1 to hit, so he's hitting on 3s at the
first of the Storm Ravens.
Yeah, he didn't move, so he'd usually hit on 2, so he's hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1 though.
Re-rolling.
Re-roll here.
I can see a couple of 1s.
3 1s.
So
a couple of 2s. There's another 1
There's
there.
a 1 there.
Okay, so let me roll them over here. So that's another 3. That's pretty good.
It's not bad shooting at all. This might hurt my Storm Raven actually, I think.
Wounding on 4s. I'm still in Devastator Doctrine as well, I didn't move it. So let's remove those.
Quite a few wounds there, isn't there? There's a 1 there.
Okay, so we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wounds at -3.
So these are 6-ups.
2 damage a pop.
Oh dear. I saved 3 of them. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. He's only just dead. Does he blow? Nope. No, he doesn't with a 5. I keep knocking trees over this evening. So, no, he doesn't, but that is one of my Storm Ravens gone. The Razorback's now going to shoot down at my Razorback, which is hiding ground back there. So
3s, re-rolling 1s. So that's 2 hits, and it's 3s to wound. So that's 2 wounds, no save because I'm still in Devastated
You
Doctrine.
are still Devastated Doctrine.
I'm going to re-roll that 1. So it's 6 damage.
So it's alive with 1 wound.
Ooh. Alive with 1 wound, and then the next one is going to do the same.
Yep, okay. It's going to die.
It's re-rolling the 1s. It's a hit. It's
thing.
wound. No wounds.
Oh, hello. It's still alive with 1 wound. Woo! Next to go, Rob.
We're going to go with the Contemptor, who stayed stationary, and he is within range of this guy, so he's hitting on 3s. He usually hits on 2s. Re-rolling the 1s. So there's loads of 2s there.
Oh, quite a few 2s there, aren't there?
You know, I think you sharing my dice, you've actually blessed them.
I think I have,
so
actually.
This is the best I've rolled probably this year.
Yeah, blessed by Rich.
It's strength 7, so 4s. And I can't.
So -1 normally because the Devastated Doctrine is still in play. It's another -1, so -2, so 5 ups. I save 3 of them. 1 damage a pop. I'm down to 11. Redemptor Dreadnought then is next to shoot. Stormbolters.
Yeah, so Stormbolters into the Intercessors and all the big guns into that.
Flyer.
So let's do the Stormbolters first of all. So that's 8 shots.
Ouch.
Yeah, man.
That's good though, I have to admit.
Oof, re-rolling 1s.
Good thing there was a lot of 1s. Yep.
Boop. Okay, so then 4s to wound. So that is 4 wounds. No minus though, so 2 up save because you're in cover.
Yep. Oh, 1 goes through, taking a wound.
Yeah, good job that Apothecary fixed him.
Yeah, the Apothecary did fix him up, so he's now back on 1 wound again.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
The heavy Gattlers, I'm going to have to get some dice. Right, so all the Gatler shots. Hitting on 3s, hitting on 4s, sorry.
Re-rolling 1s. 2, 3 1s. 4 1s.
4 1s. I'll do over here. So that's another 1. So we've got.
Still quite a few hits, isn't there?
Quite a few hits.
9.
5s to wound. So that is 3 wounds. And then -2. Devastated Doctrine.
Alright, 3 5 ups. Save
so
1.
2 more damage.
Yep, we're down to 9 on the Storm Raven.
D3 shots from the missile pod. It is the 3.
Yep.
This is hitting on 2s. Rerolling the 1s.
Yeah, still a 1.
Still a 1. 4s.
1 wound.
1 wound. It's -2.
I really don't like this tree tonight. 5 up save them. Which I make. So I'm still down to 9 on the flyer.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot Hurricane Bolters into these boys.
Yep.
And he's got a melter gun, I'm going to shoot at that.
Oh, wow.
So let's do the misser, the multi-misser. Yep, missed.
Missed. Excellent.
Ugh. And then all the Hurricane Bolters.
There's a lot of shots now.
Could I have another 3 dice, please?
This is where Bottle Discipline comes in handy on Dreadnoughts.
Yeah. Okay, so he is
2. There's a 1 there as well.
He's out of range.
Yeah, I know.
So
there you go.
all those hit.
4s.
Just a 1.
That's a lot of 1s. Look at them.
The lieutenant, eh?
Oh,
It's just one though.
House rules.
Oh, come
on. Oh, no, it's not cocked. Not cocked. So 1 guy dies inside that building. The other Ironclad Dreadnought is now going to do exactly the same again. So, multi-misser.
Oh.
Misses.
He rolls 1s because he's the captain. Oh, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to say, is he in range?
Yes.
Is he?
No, he's not.
Yay.
No, he wasn't.
Multi-misses. Hurricane Bolters. Again, lots of shots.
Oof.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Every single one of them.
Jeez Louise. It's because we said he was bad at shooting with the multi-mitter. Fours.
That's not bad shooting either.
Oof, yeah, that's rough.
That
All of
is.
those. 2 ups though.
2 ups, yeah.
Save them all.
Every single one saved. Whew. Robin just shot the tactical squad up here at the flyer, no damage, but the next one is the Redemptor Dreadnought, shooting at the flyer and some stuff shooting at the Intercessor squad.
Yeah, so basically just the Stormbolters into the Intercessor, all the big guns into him.
This is going to be the big guns, isn't it?
So this is the Daka Daka. 4s, re-rolling 1.
You will get to re-roll of 1s on this one, because he is within range.
It's a lot of 2s though, isn't it?
That is quite a lot of 2s, there's 2 1s there.
Okay, so converted 1 more. Wounded on 5s. Ooh.
Oh, hello. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wounds. Minus what?
Minus 2. So 7 state doctrine.
5 ups. I save 3 of them. 4 go through. 4 damage. I'm down to 5 wounds on my flyer. That's not great. So then you're going to fire the
D3 shots.
Oh,
missile.
yes, missiles. Forgot about that. Oh, hello, where did that one go? Oh, it's a 6. It's a 6, shockingly enough.
And these are hitting on 2s. All hit. 4s. That is 1 minus 2. Saved it.
Saved it. So, still on 5 wounds.
Stormbolters.
Stormbolters at the Intercessors.
Can't reroll that, but I can reroll that one. Okay, so just drop the 1, and then 4s to wound.
You've just dropped one.
Drop the 1.
I hope not.
Drop the 1, child.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 3 wounds, 2s.
2 up saves. Yep, fine. What do you got? The Razorback underneath the walkway is now shot into the Intercessors, causing me 2 wounds at -2. -1 because they're in cover, so... Oh, they are both cocked.
So
1 goes through. It's only 1 damage, isn't it?
Yep.
So there's another Intercessor on 1 wound in there. Slightly annoying. The Captain, all the way down where, Robin? Down here. Can he see?
Yep. If you
Wow.
get down to his level, you can see.
I
He's
trust.
going to do a John Wick and shoot you in the foot, and then you're going to fall, and he's going to shoot you in the face.
Okay, I trust you. I trust you. Some stupid reason, I trust you. Hidden on 2s.
Captain John Wick. Oh, look at that.
Double 6.
4s to wound. So 1 wound, it's -1, and it is 2 damage. So fail and die. You die.
Yeah. Another guy dies.
I am going to shoot those Intercessors.
Okay, come on then.
I'm not going to do the stratagem.
Oh, good. Yep.
So that's all hit.
Yep.
And then 3s to win. That is 3. So -3.
That becomes -2, so 5
So
ups.
-4 it becomes.
Oh, because
of
of tactical devastator doctrine.
So you got 6s.
No, not 1.
No, not 1. So roll these individually. So first one has dead. Second one.
Dude, there's only 1 guy left.
guy
You've
dead.
literally just nuked the squad.
Sorry.
Robin's Tactical Marines are going to go into the Intercessors inside of this building. Overwatching. 4 guys alive. 6s. 2 6s. 3s.
4s to win, sorry.
2 wounds, mate.
-1.
2 wounds, -1. 4 ups. 1 wound.
6.
No, 1 guy dies. Good old Tactical Marines. Oh, it's just falling down the stairs. Nice and cinematic. Corpse lying on the bottom of the stairs.
So charge.
Yeah, they be in. Tactical Marines then using the shock assault get 2 attacks each, 3 from the sergeant. Hidden on 4 3s.
3s, mate.
That's 1 very cocked dice.
Very. 6. 4s to win.
Yep.
So that is 4 wounds. Normal saves. 1 wound.
1 wound. Intercessor's now going to hit back. So, with the shock attack, I get a lot more dice than you, Rob. Hitting on 3s. Mistakes were made. Not that many, though, because that wasn't great hit rolls. And then 4s to wound you. That's a little bit better. 5.
So 3s, and then a 6. 1.
Which is not. So 1 guy dies. Woohoo! Stormraven has zipped across the battlefield. I need to put fire on the Iron Hands. They are holding the centre ground objective. I need them off it. The Razorback down there has got like 8 wounds left. The Lieutenant and the Apothecary have jumped down and moved 3 forward. They're going to shoot and assault that Razorback if it is still alive. Captain down there has moved, so he's within 6 inches of my Razorback and the Scorpius Whirlwind, so we can get to re-roll. That Razorback is pretty duffed up now, to be honest with you, so it's not really going to happen. But we're going to do some shooting first and see what damage and punishment we can do. The shooting phase for the Ultramarines, the Razorback, shockingly enough, missed. One of the tactical Marines inside the building was killed thanks to a bolt pistol shot at point blank range through the eye lens and out through the back of the helmet, which is just beautiful.
He fell down the stairs too.
And he fell down the stairs as well. The Lieutenant has taken 2 wounds off the Razorback underneath the archway by shooting his mastercrafted bolt gun. Scorpius Whirlwind. I'm going to spend the 2 command points to do the stratagem again. There's suppression fire. So these are the D3 shots to see how many we get.
The weakened redemption.
So 2, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. We get 16 shots on to the Redemptor. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the Captain. So there's 1. It's still at 1. Oh, there's another one there. More spotted. He hits. These miss. There's quite a few hits there.
5s to wound.
Yep, they are 5s to wound you though. Two. I was having a slight panic then. There was only going to be 1, but there are 2.
Minus 2, is it?
It is -2, yes. 2 damage a pop.
Minus 3.
Yep.
Because you were still
Devastator Doctrine still in play. So -3.
So 6s.
1 goes.
Also make 1.
And then the 2 damage a pop, Robin, so you need 2 6s. Obviously. So just the 1 damage on that.
Down to 9 damage. So he technically counts as having 18 wounds left.
So what I'm going to do then,
Iron Hand.
I'm going to Hurricane Bolter the hell out of the Razorback, and then all the other shots are going to go into that Redemptor, I think. I've been having to think about the shots from the Stormraven. What I'm going to do is the assault cannons are going to go into the Grav Centurion up here. The missiles, the heavy bolters and hurricane bolters against the Redemptor Dreadnought, just trying to get some more wounds off him. So 12 dice against that little lone Centurion up there. Devastator Doctrine still in play. So, hitting on 3s.
Is he hitting on 3s? He's degraded.
Oh, no, he is degraded. Yes, he is going to be hitting on 4s. Well spotted. Oh. Still not horrendous.
Wounding on 3s.
Wound on 3s. There we go.
So they're -2 because Devastator, but
-1. So 3 ups.
Yeah.
That's really helpful.
That was helpful.
So 3 go through. 1 damage a pop.
1 damage a pop. So I need to save 2 of these.
You need to save 2 6s. No! Centurion dies.
First.
I killed something! Heavy bolters then against the Redemptor. In on 4s. Wounding on 5s. Nope. And then we'll do the 2 missiles. 1 hit. Strength 8.
Wounded.
Yep.
-3 because of the Devastator. I haven't saved it anyway, so it's 3 damage.
It is 3 damage, yes. It's actually -4. Can you believe that?
It's -4.
It will be with Devastator Doctrine, yeah. Oh, you save one of them.
So 2 damage goes through.
How much are you left on?
7.
7
so
wounds.
Counts as being
fully, yes, because of stupid Iron Hands rules. And then we're going to Hurricane Bolter the hell out of him. Well, we're going to try to anyway. So I managed to do 1 wound with my Hurricane Bolters on that Redemptor, and then Robin rolled a 6 for his stupid Iron Hands rule because he's loving it and I'm not. Right, that's everything shot. So
let's do some combat.
Yes, let's do some combat. I'm going to charge my lieutenant in to the Razorback.
Do it.
Come on then. Overwatch me. You watch him get about 4 6s now.
I don't need 6s. I'm Iron Hands, mate. It's 5.
Oh, it is 5, isn't it? Of course it is. Take 1.
Yes! It did something. 3s. -2. It's devastated Doctrine.
Yeah, it is -2.
Only 1 damage, so 5 up save.
It is going to be a 5 up save. No. 1 damage. So my lieutenant is going to be down to 3 wounds. Let's see if he makes the charge. 8 inches, he'll be in. Primaris Lieutenant is down to 4 wounds. He's made the charge. The Apothecary's also made the charge as well. So 4 attack standard.
Yeah, 1 extra.
1 extra. So hitting on 2s. All have hits.
Hits on 2s. Damn. Yeah, he's a badass.
Yep. And then
wounding on
5s. Rerolling 1s. Take 3 wounds, sir.
Sure. Smashed me real good. Saved them all.
Yeah, of course you have saved them all. Right, the Apothecary is going to hit you now then. So the Primaris Apothecary. 3 attacks.
So 4.
4 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Wow.
Oh wow. Oh wow. That's just useless.
Whiffing
Whiffertons. Brilliant. Right, over to the Intercessors over there then. The Intercessors inside that building making very short work of the Tactical Marines, killing them all off, and the Razorback completely not only whiffed his rolls to hit me. The end of the second turn, we now score victory points. So I hold on to my objective because my Scorpius Whirlwind is holding that one. Robin holds on to the middle ground one. And he holds on to the one that's somewhere around here. So Robin scores 3 and I score 1 victory point.
So the Dreadnoughts have started to sense victory. They're starting to move out more aggressively. They're still within the 6-inch bubble of the captain that is down here. I used the +1 to hit on this Redemptor here, so he is technically ignoring the -1 for moving. A tactical squad has got out of this Razorback and is moved over here. The Melter is within 6 inches of these sneaky little Intercessors, which I didn't see Richard brought down there till he started shooting me with them. Yeah, and everything else is, as I said, just sort of moved up within 6 inches, securing the objective, about to squash a couple of Ultramarine heroes, and the Razorback that was sitting on the objective has just moved round to start harassing the back line. So let's move on to the psychic phase.
In the psychic phase, Robin casts Smite on my lieutenant, taking him down to 1 wound, and he has put Might of the Ancients on the Redemptor Dreadnought, the damaged one. The las cannons from the back Razorback have shot at the flyer, hit and wounded me. I cannot save it, Robin. It's got 5 wounds left. How much damage do you do?
Boom.
7. Does it? No, it doesn't explode, but that is the final flyer for me off the battlefield. The second Razorback shot at my Razorback, killing that off. It only had 1 wound left anyway. The Melter gun down in this tactical squad shot into my Primaris squad under here, killing 1 off. The rest of the shots put an extra wound on, and then this tactical squad shot at them as well, killing another 1 off. So I'm down to 2 under there. And then finally, the Lieutenant has been killed by the Melter from the Dreadnought there.
It's not and finally, I just want to put that.
Oh, okay, yes. Oh, yes, it's not and finally. But go on then. Where's that going?
I've still got this.
Yes,
this,
I know.
This, and the characters to shoot.
Okay.
And finally.
And finally.
You wish it was and finally. Right, so next I'm going to go him into the Apothecary.
Okay.
So let's do the Melter gun of Doom.
Hits.
2s.
Wounded.
Dead.
Dead. We have a dead apothecary. Next. Redemptor into those. Redemptor? Leviathan into the Primaris squad. Lots of shots from the Leviathan. Hitting on 2s.
3 because he moved.
Hitting on 3s because he moved. Can you tell I'm tired?
Rerolling the 1.
Yep, because you're captain. So an extra miss, an extra hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get them out of the way. Okay, wounding on 3s. Those. Get that one in a sec.
Okay.
-2, but -3, blah blah blah.
Yeah, so 5 ups.
5 ups. 2 apiece.
2 apiece. So 2, 4, 6. Yeah, they're dead. Very dead. The Redemptor with Might of the Ancients shot down at the Intercessors, killing them all off. And all I have left is a captain and my Scorpius Whirlwind, so I am going to call the game there. That was really, really painful. Nice, crushing win for the Iron Hands. Let's head over to the post-game review. Hi guys, welcome to the post-game review. That was crushing. That was really, really crushing. I like the conversations that we have before we film these battle reports, and we don't really go through army lists. We like to keep that a bit of a secret, don't we? I mean, I kind of guessed that he was going to bring lots of dreadnoughts. Don't worry, Rich, dreadnoughts aren't going to be that powerful.
I didn't say that. I said they're not.
They are. Let's face facts. They are really powerful.
They are with Iron Hands because of the ignoring wounds, counting your wounds as double for the point of your degrading profile, and then just the stratagems that you can play on them. Yeah. So, you know, reducing the damage by half. You can also do things so they ignore the what's it called when you move in. Yeah, with heavy weapons, and then the buff that I was doing with the chaplain. So, just the way I put this army together. Not really knowing. I knew it was going to be strong. I didn't know it was going to be this strong. I
wanted to see how Flyers got on.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, Fly. I don't think Storm Raven's that good.
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
I think if you've got las cannons on them with this,
it depends
army,
against like a horde-based army, and also obviously Devastator Doctrine affects the Flyer. That's nice.
Yeah,
Heavy Bolt was -2, Assault Cannons -2. That's quite nice, isn't it? I like that.
Yeah. See, I think when I saw your deployment, how you kind of split it, that was your first error really, because that enabled me to basically focus on like clearing out your scary unit. I knew I needed to kill your Hellblasters because you could do some damage with those.
Everybody goes to Hellblasters first.
Everyone goes to the Hellblasters first, so you should have maybe tried and hide them a bit. I know in this
scenery is very difficult to hide that.
But maybe because I've got quite short range with my guns, kept out of range.
Didn't feel like it.
24. A lot of it's just 24. Yeah. Apart from the las cannons.
But so I will say,
stealing the initiative really screwed you.
Yes, it did. I think if I'd have gone first, it'd been slightly differently. Yeah, the 2 Razorbacks and the Flyers, I'd have put a lot of shots down. Hellblasters being able to shoot and actually do some damage.
You probably would have killed like 2 to 3 dreadnoughts.
Yeah, aggressors didn't really do anything at all.
You need more. The aggressors are really, really good.
Aggressors are amazing.
The amount of shots that they were pumping out was absolutely crazy. If this had gone a little bit better for Richard, in turn 2 we obviously would have changed to the Tactical Doctrine, which then gives you the Ultramarines one as well, so they count as stationary. So that means that your aggressors, you can actually move up and still get the benefit of the double shots, which is great. So you need at least 9 of those. Grav Centurions,
wow.
They're really, really good.
Now,
re-rolling wounds and re-rolling the damage.
So I've got Grav Centurions as well.
Yeah,
and we didn't want a mirror match, so I didn't take mine. And I have used them in 8th edition before this codex, and we've both gone, not that great. So Games Workshop have absolutely power buffed.
Yeah. Remember, if you played the game in 7th edition and there was Grav all over the place. You're probably going to see something like that again now.
Yeah, Grav is back.
It is definitely back. Obviously, only when you have that stratagem. So you'll need sort of maybe to invest in what's the maximum squad of Centurions? Is it 5, 6?
Something like that, I think.
Probably have a big unit of Centurions like that, and then they can all do it. Whereas if you've got lots of little squads, you know, Devastator squad, Centurion squad, blah 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 blah, that probably wouldn't work as well. But if you've got one big blob squad, then that
even with 3,
really
I'm sorry, even with 3, that was a lot. That was devastating. Those shots.
What did I kill with that?
Half my army.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was that was a really good win for the Iron Hands, and it's been a long time since it's been on the channel, so it's nice to get them back on. They are a lovely looking army. And we're going to another tournament in October time, and this is a similar-ish list, isn't it, to what you're taking? Ish.
It's similar in the way that there's a lot of dreadnoughts, and my tournament list, I'm going to take a lot of dreadnoughts because I like playing dreadnoughts. I am upgrading to Primaris. So you'll see a lot more Primaris stuff.
Yeah, you're going to be losing your tactical Marines.
Yeah, the tactical Marines they're still pretty trash, aren't they? Really, they're
yeah.
They did get absolutely bitch slapped by the intercessors, which I kind of knew, but
that was going to happen, wasn't it? It's like big brother, little brother.
If I could get the jump on you with the shock assault and do enough damage to you, then I wouldn't get too much in return. But no, they just properly kicked me in the face.
I will say, for the Ultramarines, the Scorpius Whirlwind...
That's a good unit.
That's a great unit. So
that's a good unit.
So that goes on the keyword Whirlwind,
Whirlwind,
isn't it?
Yeah,
so any of the Whirlwinds can have it.
Probably not the greatest unit against this list, because obviously I've got a lot of high toughness, but the amount of shots...
Yeah, those D3 shots.
9 D3 shots.
With a 2 command point stratagem.
Yeah, it's worth it every time.
Yeah, it is.
Because with the amount of shots, you could still do a lot of damage to even like a toughness 8 dreadnought. You could still do a lot of damage to it.
Yeah.
Especially if you got it in the Devastator Doctrine. That's really good. Marines are powerful. They do feel a little bit glass cannon. Not particularly my list, but I know that if Rich had gone first, he would have done
more
a ruckload of damage to me. But then I could have punched back in probably a similar way to what I did in the first turn.
It's a tough list. It is a tough list. Your army is a tough list. I didn't
realise it was quite as tough as it is, to be honest. So I'm not. My rolls are a little bit hot, especially
which makes a nice change.
Yeah, cause it's been terrible. Like this year, I just haven't rolled.
The dice gods have not liked you this year.
No, they haven't at all. But yeah, they definitely came back for this game.
Really have.
And the Iron Hands save.
The amount of
I think it's so frustrating.
Yes, it is.
Like, I want to apologise because we didn't want to make this a non-game. We wanted to make this, a good showcase of the.
We have
of the Codex,
the Space Marine Codex,
and the Ultramarine supplement. So we thought that these lists might be sort of reasonably balanced, but obviously they're not.
That's because you're an idiot. So there are really nice things in the Ultramarine supplement. Let's have a quick look. So there's some the stratagems that we've spotted. So there's the one, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but it's the one that means that you can overwatch with supporting squads if a squad gets charged. So basically the Tau thing. Yeah. And I think that's 2 command points as well. So that's beautiful. You want to charge into Rebute Gulliman's castle. Yeah. Everything within like 3 units, as well as the one that's being charged, can shoot. Yeah. That's pretty damn good. I like that. There's another couple of ones as well. Oh, Tactical Marines can heroically intervene as well for 1 command point.
Can they?
Yeah, so if you pick
tactical.
Oh, sorry, infantry.
Oh, infantry.
So it's Ultramarines infantry.
That'd be pretty good.
Can count as characters and heroically intervene. That's pretty nice. I like that. Yeah, I do like that.
Squad of Terminators.
Yep, intervening. Thank you very much. There's also one which increases the Aurora bubble for a captain to 9 inches, so it adds an extra 3 onto him. So that's nice as well. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to go through and a lot to trial with the Ultramarines Codex, exactly the same as with the Space Marine Codex. Talking of the Space Marine Codex, I really want to look at my Space Wolves. Wolfen, Thunderwolf Cav, I think might do quite nicely with this new Dex, and I'm really looking forward to the Space Wolves. Sorry, well they're not, but they get the base of what is in the Codex. So you
get the new units.
I get the new units,
and you get the Shock Assault,
and the Angels of Death.
You don't get any of the stratagems.
No, obviously not. So But it's
Comments down below. Do you think Space Wolves is going to be any good?
I think Space Wolves will be good because of the +1 attack and things like that. You take my Thunderwolf Cav in, they've all got Storm Shields and Thunderhammers and Power Fists.
We'll do it. Get your Space Wolves and we'll play this list.
Okay.
See how well it does.
2,000 points of Space Wolves against this.
Just don't cry.
I haven't got any Primaris Marines. They are all old school. So that's okay, but they're Wolfen and everything else. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, fine. Let's do that though. We'll get a game on Iron Hands versus Space Wolves at some point soon. But thanks for watching, guys. Please leave us a comment. How have you found the Ultramarines supplement and the Space Marine supplement?
I haven't even got a supplement yet. Imagine how good I'm going to be then.
You're going to be unbearable. Literally unbearable.
Look, Iron Hands have got a character. We've got a character model. First time ever. First time ever named character.
Nobody cares about the Iron Hands. They might do now, but before nobody's cared about the Iron Hands.
I've always cared about the Iron Hands.
You're trying to be the trendsetter, aren't you?
Yeah.
So your Blood Angels.
I did Iron Hands before they were cool.
Yes, you did.
Remember that,
I don't
folks.
think they're cool now, are
Shut
they?
up. Yeah.
So you've got your Blood Angels as well, so there's going to be a supplement for them. Space Wolves are going to get a supplement. Your Iron Hands have got yet to get a supplement as well. So this is looking quite a nice time, isn't it, for Space Marines?
So much painting to do.
You have got so much painting to do. Me, not so much. Maybe.
I've got so much painting.
I'm going to add some Space Wolves, to be quite honest, because I need to get some Thunderwolf Cav, another squad of Wolfen finished, and then it probably come back to my Ultramarines. I do have the Trilaz fighter, Stormhawk, that I'm painting up at the moment. I'll be interested to see how that does. Devastator Doctrine, your +1 to your damage, so...
I think it's more in the next phase with the Signs of Guilliman.
Signs of Ultramar.
So you ignore the moving and firing.
Yeah, which would be quite nice, actually, especially for that. So the first round of combat...
Might be quite good.
First round of shooting, it'd be interesting to see. So has anybody tried the Stormhawk with the Trilaz guns on it, and how did they get on? It'd be interesting to know below. What do you think to this Muppets Iron Hands? Are they completely OP? Yes, he did finish
strong.
You finished 6th in our TC tournament, running a Dreadnought list in 7th edition.
7th
edition.
8th
edition. Was
it?
It
was
first tournament, 8th edition, wasn't it? So you finished 6th. So it was already a strong list. Then
it wasn't exactly this list.
Codex creep kind of happened, and then Space Marines are back for now, until Codex Creeps happens again. But yes, it's great to see Space Marines, and they are being
happy.
so tough.
The love of my life.
Yes, Robin is happy again.
They're back.
So thanks for watching, guys. Please leave us a comment. Please like and share this video because it does really help out the channel. Why not subscribe if you haven't done so already? Don't forget to click the little bell icon so you never miss any of our content. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.